May all your troubles last as long as your resolutions. Unknown. Hey guys, welcome back to Sis N Giggles. I'm Kecia.
And I'm Karen.
And today we're going to be talking about New Year's resolution, new all of that, right?
All new everything.
Wait, that's house real big. Car real wrong thing, right? Man, let me tell you. So yeah, Karen, how was your weekend?
My weekend was great.
Okay, I heard you got your first class experience.
My first class experience.
All of that,
Yeah. It was wonderful. You don't realize how hard and little the regular people seats are.
The regular people.
Girl, I was like, oh, this is nice.
This is nice.
But yeah, it was cool. I ordered me a little glass of wine.
As you should have.
You know, just because I could.
Let me tell you, I had my first class experience a couple of years back, and I don't know where I was coming from, but it was, I wasn't paying for first class, right? Mm-hmm. I had points and I was able to upgrade to first class, and I just was sitting in the front, like watching all the people come. It's like, oh my God, you peasants walking past me.
Yeah, that's what it feels like.
But you know what's funny? So that was when... I know for sure that was the year Girls Trip came out. And Kofi, or what's his name? Mm-hmm. He was on my flight. But he wasn't on first class. And I was like, what the fuck kind of shit is this?
You know, girl, until you make it big in the acting world.
He was blowing up because of that movie and his PP.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he should have been in first class. He should have sat next to me. So I had to get off and wait and fangirl so I could take a picture. Mind you, I looked up.
But you still took a picture.
I definitely did.
Can we see that picture?
No, because I look up. No.
Man, he probably said, who this little gremlin is?
Man, I had not a gremlin. I had braces. Like, I went back to adult braces. I don't know what made me do this, right? I had adult braces, and I had... Where was I going? I think I was probably coming from seeing my sister, because I feel like that's all I go to now. And my hair was just... it was...
Damn. Well, you called me a troll head ass.
I called you a troll head ass because... Are you supposed to have that thing around your head?
What black you mean? Thing? What black thing?
Your edge slayer. I guess we just call it an edge slayer. Oh my God.
You just noticed this?
Yes.
What you been looking at?
The whole time. The whole time. No. You might as well keep it on now.
Bro, why you want me to look crazy?
You don't look crazy. It just looks like a band in front of it. Take it off. Go ahead, take it off.
Why would I be wearing a band in front of my head wrap?
I don't know. I don't know how you young kids wear it. What happens? There you go. Boo. Okay. You can edit that out. I'm sorry, you guys.
I'm trying not to cry because I don't want my mascara to run.
Man, that's like when I rose up and called you idiot.
From the dead, okay?
Y'all trying to kill me. Anyway, rambling. All right, so this episode is going to be about New Year's resolution and all that comes with it.
I'm sorry. I'm just trying to think about how I'm about to edit this.
Don't edit it. It's funny. People like to see the raw.
Kecia is trying to set me up, you guys.
Why would I do that?
All right, keep going.
All right. Okay. So, you good?
I'm good.
All right. So I know like every New Year's we always set these fake ass, I'm going to be a better person. I'm going to go work out. I'm going to feed my dog better food, yada, 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 right? In reality, I feel like this year I'm going to just be true to myself. I'm going to be the same trash ass human being I was last year.
That should have been the quote. I'm gonna be the same trash ass human being I was last year.
I'm gonna just drink more water.
Why you looked up when you said that?
I had a bird that flew, so I watched the bird. I'm sorry.
I felt like you were lying. Like that was I'm gonna drink more water.
It could be a little bit of both. I'm going to try to drink more. Let me tell you. Okay. All right.
You want to be water accountability buddies?
Yeah, we can do that.
Drink.
Exactly. Send me a text message. Not now.
The new year.
The new year. But, man, okay. Tell me if it's just like I'm getting older in adulthood thing. But I don't have time. Why? The Lord knows the truth.
What is happening?
The Lord knows the truth, right? I don't have time. I don't have time. So if you guys haven't picked up what I'm putting down, I ain't got time. One, so I am now a full-fledged corporate employee again.
Ooh, gotta get it how you live.
Right. So I've been begging and pleading and praying for it, and then it happened, and then it's like, damn,
I gotta go to work.
I gotta go to work. So along with that, like, I feel like my personal business has picked up. Mm-hmm. Plus all the other stuff I have to do for baby in school, and I feel like they don't have if a bird flies the wrong way, they ain't got school. Like, why don't kids not have school for random? Like, they don't have school for election day. They ain't going to vote,
right? Right, and don't they make it harder on the parents technically?
But Briley is in after school daycare, whatever, so we just bring her to daycare. But it's like, man, then she has like after school activities and she wants to do this, and then my husband works shift work, so I got to plan her. I literally never thought I would be the person pulling out a calendar to write down stuff, because when I was asking y'all about like what day did y'all say, I literally had a calendar in front of me. I have to write down, okay, what days did he work nights, what days did he work days, Briley has dance class on this day, I have to do this. Like, I don't have the freedom to just, I'm gonna go whatever.
Yeah,
I mean, the checks look better than the freedom, but that's not a luxury I had. So I say all that to say, I last year was like, I'm gonna work out more. Like, I don't need to go to the gym. I'm gonna have a gym in my house.
That's my gym in my house.
Look, I have a Peloton from 4 or 5 years ago, and my sister told me, don't buy that Peloton. You ain't gonna use it. And I just felt like the petty of me was like, I'm gonna prove you wrong. I did not prove her wrong.
How many times you used it?
Look,
if you had to guess.
If I had to guess, less than 10 times.
Damn. I was gonna guess about 5.
Damn,
if you didn't want to give me a number, I was gonna say, is it less than this or more?
For like 2 weeks, I was on it, and then something like cut in my flow, and I was like,
damn.
And I actually was like, I'm gonna start working. Like, I joined this like gym type situation, and I was doing it good, but then Christmas time came around, and then Brian started working extra hours, and I was like, oh, can't do that no more. And I was like, I don't need to go anywhere. I'm gonna be at home. I bought like a jump box. I bought like a bar weight. I bought stuff.
Gym.
I bought stuff.
As she wears that.
I ain't wearing you. Not a thing. Not a thing of that. I don't have time, and when I do have time, I'm tired. And I know working out is supposed to give you energy, right?
Yeah.
But then I got oh my God. I got jumper's knee.
Oh.
Not jump. What? Somebody left.
That's all I was like, when, what?
I have jumper's knee from sitting down.
What is jumper's knee?
It's when your patella tendon is like strained. Mm-hmm. So the chair that I had was too low and my knee was bent. So like right under my knee, it was very, very sore. And I was like, what's happening? I went to the chiropractor, right? I had the festival that just happened. I was I'm old. I had to go to the chiropractor after the festival because I stood up too long and something was off. Like when I would put my head down and something in my back would pull, and I was like, I gotta go to the chiropractor.
See, but that's how I feel right now.
Yeah.
Like my body right now feels like that. Like I'm like, why is one movement up here making me feel it down here?
Yes. I was like, oh, I have to do this. I have to do that. Girl, that chiropractor said, you have jumpers knee. I said, I have jumpers knee from sitting down. He's like, yep.
That's crazy.
That's bananas. So I know that working out is probably going to tighten up those muscles, but I don't have time.
Yeah.
I don't have time. Another resolution, or I don't want to say a resolution, like a promise to myself, I at least want to take 2 trips this year. We used to be gone.
Now listen, that's a resolution I could stick by, honey. Like, I know. I was thinking about that the other day. I was like, man, my life used to be full of so much travel, and that used to bring me so much joy. And now I'm like, I haven't been on a trip for real for myself in
a long ass time.
Yeah.
So I want to go on a trip this year. Like, I don't want to go to Mexico at all. Again, I'm over
Keisha said goodbye,
Mexico and them horses. I want to go somewhere. And even if I got to wait, we got to plan stuff for my birthday. I was waiting on Josh's thing, but Jordana ended up pregnant.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, man,
so
whatever. But
yeah,
I ain't. We going somewhere. At least 2 trips. I was like, I have to do some 2 trips. So I feel like I'm at the age where setting New Year's resolution is pointless. Do you do vision boards?
I've done them.
At what age do you stop doing a vision board?
I think you can do it whenever you want.
No, I did. When I did a vision board and it was like something that I saw, I did everything on my vision board.
Really?
Yeah, I was like, this is like the year before I met y'all. I was like, I need to get a passport. I need to do this. I need to do it. I did everything on that vision board.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Ask me if I can do it again now. Can't stop.
Why not?
I don't know. I don't have the same motivation. I don't have the same. I don't know. Maybe
I feel you.
I don't know. Maybe it's me.
No, I feel you. I definitely feel like I be bland.
Yeah.
To like, all right.
Like you text me for Halloween. It's like, y'all up? No, it's past 9 o'clock. I'm sleepy. Our lives are different.
I figured y'all would be asleep, but I was just going to see if somebody was up because I needed a second opinion.
Oh.
But anyways, I'm not a big New Year's resolution person because I feel like at some point I realized, one, a lot of them don't actually happen. No. And then 2, I'm like, why do I have to wait until a date to set like a new goal for myself? Like, just start when you think about it.
Yeah, that's like starting a diet. Like, I'm gonna wait till Monday to start.
You're right.
It'd be Tuesday. I'm gonna wait till Monday.
Till next Monday.
I'll tell y'all a story, but don't judge me. I ever told you a story about me starting a diet? Anyway, I was in college and me and my...
Yes, I remember this story. So
have
she
I told
said
it
me
here?
and my eye roll. Yeah.
Okay, that's a little here?
Mm-hmm.
I did?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm gonna tell it again. So I was starting a diet, and me and my ex-boyfriend at the time, I was in college, was like, I'm going to start a diet. Let's just get all our cheat meals out the way. We went to like 4 or 5, maybe 6 different fast food restaurants and got everything we wanted to eat, like fat, big back behavior.
Can I get a double Big Mac with extra cheese,
You know they got
extra mayo, extra pickle?
Goddamn. So it was like, I would go to Sonic and be like, oh, I really like cheddar peppers. I get some cheddar peppers. Or I go to Wendy's. I haven't had a dream, man. Wendy's getting what that was, a junior bacon cheeseburger with French fries and some chicken nuggets and probably like, oh, I used to love their potatoes.
So I actually had a conversation about Wendy's the other day.
Oh, listening.
And we were coming to the conclusion that the burgers aren't as good as when they used to be in the foil.
I haven't had a Wendy's burger in forever. So
they don't even come in the foil no more, girl.
Oh.
You remember the little Wendy's foil it used to come? They don't come in the
What
foil
they come
no
in
more. Just paper, like a McDonald's burger.
The foil was getting too expensive. They're in a recession too.
This world.
Man, it's rough out here. You kids will never know. But yeah, like after we used to hit up Wendy's after like a high school dance. We used to go to Wendy's, get your chicken nuggets, you get your fries, you get your junior bacon cheeseburger.
That junior bacon cheeseburger used to slap with
a
side of nuggets.
There's just one piece of lettuce. That's it. Just one piece of lettuce.
But that was the perfect amount.
Yeah, and then you go home and go to sleep.
I used to get like the Frosties
Oh
too.
yeah, the Frosties are really good. Now they have like the SpongeBob thing with the pineapple Frosty. I want to try that. But
I
if it
never
has like
seen
chunks
that.
of pineapples, I'm not gonna eat it. It's like a texture thing.
I never seen that.
And there's like,
I can't imagine them having chunks of
I don't know.
pineapple.
I saw it was very bright at the bottom. I could be wrong. I
I
don't know. But they say that
feel like Wendy's wouldn't have real chunks of pineapple in that.
I
They
didn't
might
say it
put
was
some.
real chunks. It was just chunks of pineapples, chunks of something that looks like a pineapple.
Girl, good day.
Let's get back on subject because we just rambling. All right. Man, this is very deep and we are not hitting any of the deepness because let's just be real. It is hard. Like one of them is financial planning for the new year. I'm not going to budget. I try my hardest, right?
She said, I'm not going to budget.
I'm not going to budget. I be feeling like the more money I make, the more I be like, damn, where my money go? Like, you ever like get a job and be like, I'm making it, and then you be like, oh, if I even had this promotion and make more money, it's gonna be lit. I could do this, and then you get the promotion and be like, damn,
where the money
making it.
Yes.
What happened to the money?
It's just a cycle.
It's like,
because one, inflation. Two, you get used to like whatever next level of lifestyle you put yourself on, so it don't seem like that much more money.
I will say this: one New Year's resolution, I need to plan ahead better. I feel like I get overwhelmed and I just cut everything. I'm not gonna do nothing.
Yeah.
So I think I need to plan ahead better and like know what's coming. But sometimes I do that because I have so much happening in the now. I can't do the now and
the later,
like not now and later. I'm listening to your dumb ass. Now
and you're like,
yes. I can't do now and future. It's a lot. I just feel like it's a lot. Like
no, like it'd be a lot. Like it's funny because my sister, which I said this last year, I wanted to visit Dallas more. Asked me, have I been to Dallas more? No. My sister, she was talking to me. And I was telling like about visiting and stuff. And I was like, I can't even think about visiting you right now. Like my brain don't have capacity to think 3 weeks ahead because like I'm in survival mode right now, ma'am. Like I can't even think about that. And she kept texting me about flights and looking at tickets and this and that. And I was like, I have 2 other trips for work I have to go on before I even get to Dallas. Like, I can't think about Dallas right now.
That's how my sister, she's like, you ain't coming to Chicago. And I was like, I try to at least go minimum twice. But it's like so much stuff happens. And it's not like I don't want to go, right? Because it's kind of like a mini vacation.
Yeah.
But then it's like,
and Chicago is a fun city.
Chicago
I want to go back
to
Chicago.
Yeah,
I haven't been in a minute.
I like Chicago a whole lot. But before it was more so like I was an entrepreneur, so if I left, I was missing out on money. Now it's like I just started this job, I really can't leave.
PTO.
Right? So it's like what to do. But I do want to, like, I feel like me having this position now is gonna take some weight off my chest. Like I can do this now, I can do that now. So we are going on a trip.
Love that. So, I know we talked about like New Year's resolutions, but just thinking about like the past year, are there any like things that you learned that you want to share about? Any like super good moments that come to mind?
I will say this: last year's, I feel like some situations I forced it, and it didn't end up the way that I wanted to.
What do you mean?
So let's just say I forced some situations and it didn't end up the way that I want to be. So I've learned to kind of just take things as they are and not be so wrapped up in this is how I expected it to go. This is what I wanted, and just move on from there. I've learned to accept people where they are, and if they don't meet up to where I am, leave them where they are, and that's just gonna be that. And not, you can feel bad for losing someone, but at the same time, like, you can not feel bad for the reasoning behind it. Like, if it was something that was childish, stupid, if it was something that was like my fault, I understand it. But if it was something that it didn't need to be then I'm not gonna force my hand.
Yeah.
I have started praying more.
I love that
I've
for
started introducing prayer to my child more, because I'm not like I need to find a church home, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I need to find something that keeps me entertained. And I hate to say that, but I went to so I was born Catholic, raised Baptist, but I'm kind of like non-denomination, because I feel like sometimes Baptists, they be doing too much, and I don't want to sit in church for 3 hours, right? And then Catholics, I feel like sometimes they don't have a lot of soul in the sermons. So in the past, I've been to like non-denominational churches, and they've been interesting. I need to find a seasoned non-denomination church, but I do feel like I want to go to church.
I ain't gonna go there. This is not the conversation.
But I do want to go to church a little bit more.
Yeah.
So yeah, just accepting things for where they are, accepting people for where they are, working more so on my internal healing or my internal health, and taking care of myself, and just letting everything kind of fall away at me.
Nice. I'm trying to think.
You had all the time to think while I was talking.
I was listening.
Oh, okay.
God.
Sorry.
Wow. So I think for me, like looking back on this year, it's still been like a funny year, because it's like I'm in a much better place, but I'm still not where I want to be. And like being okay with that, I think, has been my biggest like moment for the year. Like just be okay with the journey and the process, because I'm like, man, I'm used to, you know, being the overachiever, being the person that has like all these different things popping off and going on, or like similar to, like you said, like kind of like looking forward to that promotion or that next big thing. And it's like, I do have things I'm working on, but like I also feel like I'm just kind of like piecing it together as I go, in a sense. So that's been a weird feeling, but I feel like this year I've learned to give myself grace with not having it all figured out.
I do feel like I get anxiety if it's not, like, I think that some situations I need to be further on than what I am. So when I'm not where I'm expecting myself to be, I'm like, I gotta hurry up and get there. I gotta hurry up and do this. I gotta hurry up and be there. And it's like, chill out. Like, it's gonna happen what's gonna happen.
Yeah, that's been hard for me the last couple years. So
yeah,
definitely understand that, because anxiety would be on way up, and that's why I said it's better, because I'm in like a better place now. Like I've been working to actually with like
working bitches.
Right.
Bow.
With and I've actually been enjoying it with a,
I can tell,
production company / creative agency, and it's been cool. Like I've been learning a lot. I feel like it's things that I can learn in some of my own personal endeavors too, and use them. And so it's been cool. And I actually like the people I work with. Like I feel comfortable at work, and I've never really felt comfortable at work.
So I don't know. I've always prided being myself like the youngest person wherever I am. I ain't the youngest person.
Ain't no more.
Oh my God. I'm like the old of the club. Like,
girl,
my office is very small, and there's only like 7 of us there. And I am like the second oldest person. There's one person that is older than me. And I was talking to one of my recruiters, and he was like, oh yeah, I'm going to go out for my birthday. And I was like, oh, okay. He was like, yeah, I'm turning 25. 25? You know, I was doing that 25. I was for the streets.
Wow.
I had good knees.
Wow.
I said, man, 25.
25 was a fun age for me. I love 25.
25 to 30 was great. 30 got real.
I agree.
30 got real.
Around 30 got up for me. That was the year COVID hit too.
Shit.
Something around 30, my life went. It was like my life was on this like up 30.
That hit hard.
Crash burn.
I think this go around, I thought that this go around, I'd be like, oh, I've been here before. Because I've been laid off from a job before. Mm-hmm. This is my second time being laid off from a job. Mm-hmm. So this was my second time being laid off. So the first time, I think I was 20, or I was in my 20s. And then.
Where you got laid off from?
Where was I working? What was I working? I don't think I was laid up. Yeah, I lied. I wasn't laid up. So I was working at this job, and then I was
laid off.
I was laid off. Shut up. I was working at this job. I was working at Harris, and I left Harris. If you don't know what Harris is, it's a casino out here. I was working at Harris, and then I was young. I think I was like 20 something. I was like, this job isn't moving fast enough, right? That mentality. I was like, I'm going to get this other job that pays me more. And the girl, I don't know why I took this job. It was a JBL, like the stereo system, a JBL, like consultant, where you go to different stores and you're like, hey, how's the product working? You know, do you like it? Do you not like it? Are people buying it? And I thought it would be fun because at one point in time, I used to work for Sprint a long time. I used to work at Sprint, and we used to have an LG rep come in and talk about it. I was like, oh, that seems fun. It is not fun. You literally have to drive from store to store to store, AT&T, Best Buy, Circuit City. Y'all, if y'all don't know Circuit City, y'all, it's closed down. But like all these different places. So you spend most of your time driving, and I don't like people, right? So it was like, why would I even do this to talk to people? I think I did 2 weeks on that job, and I was like, yeah, I'm not doing this. So I quit, laid off, and I was like living with my mom, and I was like trying to find a job. And that is when I was like, I need a job. And I was like without a job for 3 months. So I was laid off once, but I was without a job twice. So that was the first time. The second time was for COVID, and I was like let go then. And it was a little bit better because I had Brian. But this time around, it wasn't more so that I was laid off. It was like, all right, the world is changing. I need to find something else to do. So I thought that I would have more knowledge of how to handle it, and kind of like the foresight of like what's going to happen, being that we were in recruiting and we know how this works. But it kind of was like at one point it was like, what is happening? Why is nobody calling me?
Yeah.
What? And I've actually, I got a job, and then they were like, oh, we can't verify your references, and they took my job back. And I was like, Lord, are you trying to tell me something? But everything happens for a reason, because that actually made way for the position that I'm in now, that I make way more, and it's like literally right by my house. So the Lord knew what he was doing. He was closing doors for me to open another one, right? He said he would never close the door without opening another one. Amen. Boom! Preach, Kecia. But I thought that going through this multiple times would kind of like prepare me. It does not prepare you.
No, it doesn't. And like the rejection too of like looking for a job for so long and thinking you have this opportunity and you don't, like all you can wear on you.
It wears on. And I'm not an outwardly spoken person, so I like hold everything in, and then
probably why you got jumpers knee and you be sitting.
I'm good now. Like my anxiety, before I was like searching, I couldn't find it. Like my anxiety was through the roof. I couldn't sleep. I was like, my back hurt. I had tension. I got that job, that sting. I was knocked out, mouth open, baby. You can tell me that my whole attitude about life changed. I was like, ooh, I'm gonna start meal prepping. I'm gonna drink more water.
I feel like I'm not at that point yet, and I can't wait to be at that point.
But you are.
It's hard out here, Kecia. I'm a single woman doing everything myself, and the job. I mean, I enjoy it. But I could use more money.
Like Bradley said, give me money.
Give me my money.
Nah, I get it. I get it. I'm already looking for a reason. Like,
hello. So 2025 is up. We going for more money, more trips, Took the words right out my mouth.
More water.
More water. Okay.
Yeah.
More money, more trips, more water. I like that.
Yes. More enjoyment. Prayer. Yes.
Amen.
Speaking into existence. All right.
That's all I have.
That's all I got too. Remember to follow us on Instagram at Sis N Giggles. We're not Sis N Giggles podcast. Is it Sis N Giggles podcast? What's our Instagram?
It is Sis N Giggles.
It's just Sis N Giggles, right? Yeah. Instagram at Sis N Giggles. Make sure that you follow us if you have any comments, questions, or concerns, or if you want to give us topics to next episode, you can email us at sisandgiggles@gmail.com, and make sure to follow us on TikTok at Sis N Giggles podcast.
And all of the links are going to be below, so check the description box. Outside of that, Happy New Year, y'all.
Bow. Bye.
Oh, you having a ghetto New Year.
I am.